Hey guys, it's Core Ross and welcome to what I think is the largest Siege unboxing ever. And I've already taken out of the initial box that it came in, which was very long. And this thing only fits on about half of the work servers I have to film on because I don't have much space to work with at all. And yeah, we're going to unpackage this full-size 3D printed sledgehammer from, of course, Sledge in Rainbow Six Siege. Now, the guy that sent this out to me, you can find his socials, and he also sells these on eBay as well if you're looking to find out more about it. And yeah, this is me unpackaging it very slowly. Did not want to hit the actual thing with my knife and cause any damage. So I went with a strategic cut there to hopefully then pull the entire lot right off. And it took a little while, but did actually manage to get to the point where that could just come straight off, leaving just the head of the hammer left. But this thing is massive. It's kind of cool because obviously in Siege, I don't really get a sense of scale on how big things are. Like Sledge's sledgehammer, for instance, is a great example. I don't know how big it is. So getting this in my hands is like, wow. That bottom end especially is freaking massive. I would never even have guessed that this would have been the size of it. So yeah, that is crazy. And the guy was even kind enough to send me over the actual files for this. So I'm going to try 3D printing this myself. On the K1 that I have for printing, it's going to be too big, so I'm actually going to have to like jigger it a bit and probably change a few bits to try and actually get it to fit. But it's going to be an interesting project for probably next year. So looking forward to trying to make this myself, and I don't know how good it's going to go. But as you can see, we are making it out of the packaging now. All the actual stuff with the knife is sped up 400% because like I say, was taking my time. And managed to take it all off, and here we go. So revealing the hammer itself, and I gotta say the detail in this hammer is pretty cool because it's got that kind of texture on either side, as you'll see in a second, but it also has a texture on the top, which I don't know if it actually has that in game. I'm gonna have to go check, but it adds to the overall quality for sure. So very nice, and it looks really quite good. Very metallic. It's obviously very light because it's 3D printed, but still got some decent weight to it. There is a metal beam that goes through the whole thing to give it some good rigidity. And yeah, looks sensational. Now I do have a hammer to compare this to. It's slightly different in size though. So we'll go get that and compare it. So this is the hammer from the collector's edition of the game. I can't remember which year it was. But as you can see, slight difference in size. And that hammer is half size, believe it or not. It's always crazy when you half size something, it looks a lot smaller than it really should. But I gotta say, the paint job that Ubisoft did on their collector's edition hammer does look very nice. I like the kind of very dark metal paint job that they did on this. It's very good. Although I guess it's not very metallic. And actually, now that I look at it, this does have the texture on the top as well, so that seems to be completely accurate. And the mold for this as well seemed to be a bit off. As you can see, the actual bits of the hammer at the end don't line up, which I think they should. Whereas on the 3D printed one, and of course full scale, that's all perfect. There's no issues with it at all. And it looks incredible. Now you could do easily a weathering pass on this to make it look a bit more used, but I ain't gonna touch it. I'm gonna leave it as is. The one that I make when I try 3D printing it myself, we'll see about like messing around with the paint job, and I can guarantee you it's not gonna look as good as this, but certainly awesome. He also sent over our R6 keychain as well, and of course this is all purchasable in the links in the description below if you want to check out any of this stuff. And very cool. Now I think this sledgehammer is now the largest Rainbow Six Siege thing I own. Like it is probably dwarfing everything I've got by a massive amount. So I think I'll end this video by trying to record a video of this thing next to something that is very specific to gamers that they will be able to know the size of, and then you can get a good sense of scale with it. But anyway guys, let me know what you think of this sledgehammer in the comments below, and links are also available in the description if you're looking to actually pick something like this up or just see what is available. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next time.